What's up everybody, Venom here with a quick guide on Palia. Let's get right into it. Now, since this is still in closed beta, I'm going to preface this video as usual with a spoiler warning because if you have not been able to play the game yet or you want to discover these things on your own and completely go in blind for when the open beta starts on August 10th of this year, then I suggest that you don't watch this video until you're further along and you just want the extra help, or until you actually have the opportunity to play the game yourself, because I will be posting obviously videos of gameplay and I don't want to spoil anything for you. With that said, let's get right into the quick money making guide for the early game players. Now, I'm not going to say that this is the best absolute 100% way to make money in Palia and you're going to be rich, because really making gold in this game at all is extremely tedious. There's a fine line between saving things because you need to and saving things because you need them to make other things later on. So it's kind of hard to determine what you want to save and what you want to sell early on in the game. One thing that I suggest 100% without a doubt, just because of the sheer number of these creatures, is the Sernuks. Now, these can be found pretty much everywhere inside of Palia, but there is one spot where they are extremely dense and there are a massive amount of them for you to hunt. You're going to want to use a standard arrow to hunt them in this area for the sheer fact that it hits them once and then they die and you can loot their whatever they leave behind. It can be meat, antlers, hides, and that's what you're going to be selling, is all three of those items. Anything that they drop, you are going to sell after you kill them. Since you're using an arrow that's a one-shot, you want to more so focus on your aim and make sure that you're not making them run away and then having to chase them down. Try to keep them all in one little area by shooting one that's kind of off to the side so the other ones don't run, and just trying to make sure that you get them the first time and you're not missing. And so just kind of make sure you're aiming properly before you let go of that arrow. Now, where exactly are you going to find a massive amount of these creatures just kind of roaming around? The easiest place is going to be right here in the Whispering Banks, because there's just a massive amount of them. I'm not sure why, they're just very dense over here, so it makes it easy to kill one after the other, and be able to get a decent chunk of their hides, meat, and antlers in about an hour. Now for me, I made 160, I want to say, standard arrows, and then I went over there and I just stayed over there until I was completely out of my standard arrows. I did miss a couple of times, so I'm not going to say that I killed all 160, but I definitely stayed over there until I was done, which took me about an hour and 15 minutes. And in that time frame, I made 4,000 gold from what I sold from collecting the materials after they died in my storage bin. It took me, again, about an hour and 15 minutes of just running back and forth and finding the Sernuks in this area, hitting them with an arrow, looting, and repeating the process. I made, like I said, 4,000-ish gold in this hour and 15-minute time span, and while that doesn't seem like a lot, again, it's kind of tedious to make gold in this game in general. Even if you want to sell crops, you kind of don't want to sell your crops because you need them for new recipes and to level up your cooking to get better recipes. So until you reach like further end game where you can save the high quality ingredients and sell off the low quality ones, this seems to be the best way to make gold currently in Palia. But I will say that if you want to make quick gold and, have it going while you're hunting and making gold on the side with this farming method by killing the Sernuks, then I suggest just buying a massive amount of carrot seeds to start. And then starting your farming plot with simply carrots, and then leveling up until you are able to get the seed maker. Once you have the seed maker, you're gonna put it down, and every 5 carrots, this is what I do at least, I save 5 carrots from every single harvest, and I put them in the seed maker and I rinse and repeat. That way, I'm making 100% profit instead of having to go buy seeds, plant them, wait the 3 days, and then sell them and repeat that process. I'm making my own seeds out of the carrots. Now you will get 3 seeds per 1 carrot. So since I was using 5 carrots per harvest, that means that I was getting 15 seeds every single time I would harvest. So again, I just do it that way because then it's just kind of making passive income on the side. And since carrots are pretty easy to grow, you only have to water them, once a day, and they only take 3 days to grow compared to potatoes or something that takes a little bit longer. That's just what I do so that when I come back from hunting after that hour and 15 minutes of real life time, I can water my crops. If it's been a day in game, I can then go back out and make gold that way and then come back and harvest if necessary. These are simply my 2 favorite methods. Am I going to tell you that you're going to make 25 million gold per hour? Absolutely not. But again, that just kind of comes with this game. It's very, very tedious. This is a tedious game, but that's what makes it so much fun. Just like Stardew Valley or anything, you know, that's a foraging farming simulator. It has that quality of you're working very hard to get those results that you want, and sometimes those results are minimal, but they're worth it once you get to that end game and you kind of streamline the process for everything. So though it might seem tedious now, once you progress, there might be less to do anyway, so you want to enjoy the tediousness of the game while you still have it. With that said, that is going to do it for this quick Palia money making guide. As always, if you like the video, then like the video. And if you like my content in general, then please subscribe to my channel. It means the world to me. And I will see you in the next one. Bye!